Hey there, welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to finally launch my YouTube channel, and this is my first video. My name is Angela Eduse, life coach Angie Marie. Okay, before we move further, I want to introduce you to somebody who is very special. That's my granddaughter. Her name is Leila.
Hey guys, welcome to my Nana's YouTube channel. I'm really excited and I'm so proud of her. She finally did it like she said. So I want you to give me one favor. I want you to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and give it a big thumbs up and hit the notification bells, guys. Thank you.
Yay! So, all right, let me start. Do I start with pain? All right, yes, that's one of the areas that I was asked to just speak my truth. I've had some physical pain throughout my life. Some years ago, more than 20 years ago, I was involved in a very major car accident. And in that accident, I broke up some bones in my right leg. And believe me, the pain from that lasted more than 20 years. And I had 3 surgeries. The last surgery was just 2 years ago. It was a corrective surgery done by Dr. Tawala, who is one of the top New York surgeons, orthopedic surgeons. And so that was corrective surgery. And what happened was I don't have that pain anymore, finally. I used to have pain also as a young girl during that regular monthly time of the month. I had menstrual cramps and it was every single month. But the thing I've learned about pain is this, and this is a truth that I want to speak about pain. The thing I've learned is that nothing lasts forever. No pain lasts forever. So how I've been able to push through my pain is to do this, to understand that if I can only push through, if I can only push through the resistance and the pain, do what I'm told by the professionals, take the pain medication, get the rest I need, whatever it is, consult, and be wise with getting help. But while all the pain is going on, just know that this will never last forever. It's just for a season. Nothing lasts forever. So we keep pushing through our pain. The pain, I believe, is just part of my process. Well, that was how I've been able to overcome. I just said, this is just part of the process. All right. Secondly, dealing with disappointments. Again, I've had moments of disappointments in my life, moments of rejection, feeling hurt. Listen, this is all part of life. Life happens. One of the biggest situation that happened to me that I can recall in this area was a few years ago. I gave my all to help a group of people with something that was very important to them. And for me, I believe I was doing good and, helping them. I was excited to do this thing because it's something that people would like to get help with, but not many people are willing to help. This is a case where the demand exceeds the supply. So I reached out and helped these people, and everything was fine before. But as soon as they got the help that they needed from me, I could not believe just how much they became enemies, guys, enemies. And I don't even want to say more about some of what happened, but the feeling of it was, I've never experienced that before in my many years that I've been on this earth. So it was something that I did quite a bit of reflecting in, do I help people again? Am I gonna be hurt again? So I went through that, but thankfully I did not give up. Thankfully I kept myself open to love to other people, and the truth is, there are many good people out there. There are people who would honor you and respect you and love you for who you are. So if there is one person or one group of people who are ungrateful and so on, do not allow that to cause you to separate yourself from other people. So thankfully, during my time of pain and hurt in this particular area, somehow nature, God, something opened up my space to other people who were very good all across the globe. And so after that, I'm doing well. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm good with it. All right. So the next area that I want to share my truth in is dealing with grief. And I believe this is a serious area. I've had, in my family, we were not accustomed to people passing away, people dying. So in the past, when somebody's family member die, I would, show them, express my condolences, but it was never so close to home until just a few years ago. We lost 3 members of our family within a short time. It was within less than 2 years. And that was my dear mother and 2 nephews. My nephews, young, strong men. And, this was very painful. I remember times taking up my phone, thinking to call my mother, and then it occurred to me, oh no, she's no longer here. So I had to deal with the grief, with the void that was created. My nephews were very supportive of me, with whatever I was doing on Facebook, liking, commenting, and I would always look forward to that. So when they were taken away, it was very hard. So how did I deal with that grief? Well, this is what I did. There are times when I needed to cry. So when I felt like crying, I did not suppress it. I went ahead and cried. Okay, so crying, praying for strength and getting the support from other people, the community that supports, all of this helped. But there is one particular thing that I've, one principle that I've stood by, and that is this, that even though I remember the memories and I appreciate the memories that were created from the persons that have passed away, I have been very careful to make sure that I'm not in so much grief that I miss out on creating memories and building and bonding with those who are still alive. So I determined to put my main focus, my main attention on those who are still alive, so that in the process of grieving, I do not end up losing them. So this is a truth. This is my truth. It works for me and it helps. All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about what I do for fun. There are many things that I love to do for fun. Recently, now I've started having grandchildren, and I love hanging out with them, having them around. I have 2 so far. Well, you just met Leila. She's 8 years old, very smart, very brilliant. And I have a 1-year-old boy by the name of Trey, Christopher. Beautiful, lovely. He's so funny, so much fun. I love having him around. So that's one thing. I love hanging out with people, funny people who love to enjoy life. Okay, I love to study. I love to write, and I've published a book so far. This book, Lost Crossing Broadway. It's a book for immigrants, 40 survival lessons for the wise immigrant. You can go ahead and purchase your copy on Amazon.com if you haven't done so as yet. And the book is also in several other bookstores. I love athletics, competitive sports. I believe the love for athletics is in the DNA of every Jamaican. I mean, after all, we boast of the fastest man on earth, Usain Bolt, and the fastest woman, Shelley Ann Fraser Price. We've had more than one fastest women and fastest men coming out of Jamaica. So I used to be a runner myself, back in the day. So I love watching athletics and competition, especially when Caribbean people are involved or people from my heritage are involved. And yes, that's one of the things I love. Okay, I love to fly. I've been to quite a few countries, and if you don't mind, I'll just share some of the countries I've been to, so that if you're from any of these countries, you may want to subscribe. Yes, I'll do that. I'll dare you. If you are from any of these countries named, please hit like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know that you're from there. Okay, so here are some of the countries I've been. Well, certainly Jamaica, that's where I was born. I've been to Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago. I've been to Africa, specifically South Africa. And in the West African coast, I've been to Ghana. For Europe, I've been to the United Kingdom, and I've been to the Ukraine in the eastern side of Europe. I want to go to Cuba, not yet, it's on my bucket list. I want to go to Asia, visit China, Hong Kong, some of these, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia. So even though I've not been to those, like and subscribe if you're from these countries. India, I want to go to India also. Okay, so what do I do now and what am I expecting from this channel? Right now, I'm a life coach, certified life coach. I have my certificate there, and I've been helping people as a coach, especially with areas of transition, helping immigrants. And one of the biggest needs of most immigrants is the need to have their families with them, because nobody wants to be in a foreign land isolated and separated from their loved ones. So I've been helping a lot of people with their documentation for the United States, or bringing family to the United States, or getting themselves secure here in the US, and I've been doing an excellent job with that. So if you want to write any comments or questions, and by the way, my email address is lifecoachangemarie@gmail.com. So if you want to ask for any help or with anything, make sure to send me an email. And as I said, hit like, subscribe, share, press notifications, make your comments. Culture, I did promise you that I was going to say something more about my love for Africa. I've been asked about that all the time. I really believe that everybody looks good in African clothes, and maybe it might be because the entire civilization started there. So even though people moved further away from the equator to other places further from the equator and lost the melanin in their skin with lighter complexions, it doesn't matter. When I go to Ghana, I've seen people from Germany, whether male or female, by the way, Germany, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, wearing clothes like this, and it just does something to make you so much more attractive. I believe one of these days I should, I have so many contacts. Somebody asked me, where do I buy my African clothes? And the truth is, I get my clothes straight from Ghana. When I go there, I have them made, so they're custom made, or I have contacts like Peace Ayamba, who helps me with my smock. That's what Leila was wearing. And, I would send to my contacts over there. They have my measurements, get the things made for me and ship it to the US. So with the current technology and so on and speed of everything is now easier. So if you want clothes like these and, you want to do the smart thing, which I believe everybody's wardrobe should have a combination, a mixture of stuff. So like me, I wear suits, casual clothes, designer here and there, but it also has to have something African in it. So if in your wardrobe you're missing something African, something Jamaican, something Caribbean, just comment in the box and let me know, because we can do something about it so that your wardrobe is more balanced and has more beauty. I believe that to whom much is given, much is expected. And, I was reflecting that, I think so much has been given to me. I've sat on many board meetings about standards, quality, board meetings relating to protecting the consumer, international committees. I've traveled the world. I've been with people, ministers of government, getting policies together. I've been with the poor. So I know a lot at all spectrums, been a counselor, been a teacher, been on Wall Street, know about banking, know about money. I've been a fool too. I've been wise too. I've been, had different cultures, been rejected, had trauma, been in a coma, broken my bones. So much has happened. But hey, I'm still alive, and I believe as long as I'm alive, it means that there's more for me to do. And so this channel is going to be a place where we will address various life matters, throw out some gems. Leila?
Hey guys, I'm back. Back in the house.
See, she's wearing her African smock. But look at this. So beautiful. Anyway, go ahead, Leila.
So guys, I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching so far. I love you guys. Thank you for being my Nana's fans. I'm gonna have my own channel, guys. After we get ready of this one, we post it and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, good job, Leila. Take care. Take it easy.